All right, let's talk about one of the most powerful and honestly, most mysterious forces on the internet. We're talking about the YouTube recommendation algorithm. What is really going on behind the scenes? Well, we're about to find out.
I mean, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? That feeling when you sit down to watch just one video.
And then you look up, and somehow it's 3 a.m., and you're watching a deep dive on a topic you didn't even know existed a few hours ago. So how does this happen? How does YouTube get so good at predicting exactly what's going to keep you glued to the screen?
Well, spoiler alert, it's not magic. It's an incredibly powerful and sophisticated AI. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly how it works step by step.
So to really understand the algorithm we have today, we actually have to go back in time. The first clue is hidden in YouTube's much simpler and frankly, much more chaotic past.
Back in the early days, say from 2005 to around 2011, YouTube was basically the Wild West. The system was super simple. Whatever got the most views and the most clicks shot to the top. The entire game was just about one thing, getting that click.
And this brings us to the most important metric from that time, click-through rate, or CTR. It sounds technical, but it's really just the percentage of people who see a thumbnail and actually click on it. And for years, this single number was king. A high CTR meant YouTube would push your video to more people. Simple as that.
But you can probably guess the massive problem here. When clicks are the only thing that matters, it basically rewards, well, dishonesty. This was the absolute golden age of clickbait. Crazy titles, misleading thumbnails. You'd click on it, realize you were tricked, and just leave feeling disappointed. A click just wasn't a good way to measure if someone actually liked the video.
So YouTube had a major problem on its hands, and its solution completely changed the entire platform forever. This was the big plot twist in the story, the move away from clicks and towards something way more meaningful.
The core question that the algorithm was trying to answer completely changed. It went from asking, what are you most likely to click on, to a much, much smarter question. What will you actually find valuable enough to keep watching? That one little shift is what separates the old YouTube from the one we have today. This quote really just nails the new philosophy. Think about it. A click is just an impulse. But when you spend your valuable time on something, that's a powerful signal that you're getting real value. Satisfaction is time well spent.
And that brings us to the new king, watch time. It's exactly what it sounds like, the total amount of time people spend watching your video. Suddenly, a 10-minute video that people watch for 7 minutes became way more valuable to the algorithm than a 2-minute video that people clicked away from after 10 seconds. It became the ultimate signal of a good video.
Okay, so we know the goal is now watch time. But how on earth does an AI predict what you'll spend your time on? This is where we get to the really cool part. We're going to take a look inside the modern AI that powers your homepage.
The best way to think about it is as a two-step system, run by two different AIs that work together. First, you've got the matchmaker, whose job is to find a big pool of potential videos. And then you've got the critic, which comes in and ranks that pool to find the perfect one just for you.
So let's look at the matchmaker first. Its job is absolutely huge. It scans the billions with a B of videos on YouTube. It looks at your personal watch history, and it looks at what people with similar tastes are watching. And from all that, it creates a short list of maybe a few hundred videos that it thinks you might be into.
And that's when the critic steps in. This AI is way more precise. It takes that short list and gives every single video a score specifically for you. Its main job is to predict how long you're likely to watch each video. It also folds in other things like likes, dislikes, and those little survey responses to create the final ranked list you see on your homepage and in your Up Next feed.
And this chart shows you exactly what that creator AI cares about the most. Look at that. Predicted watch time is, by a huge margin, the #1 factor. Clicks, they still matter a little. I mean, you have to click to watch something, but they are way, way less important than the time the AI thinks you'll actually spend watching.
So that's how it works under the hood. But why is this so important to know? Well, understanding the system isn't just for tech nerds. It actually explains a ton about our experience online and the entire world of content creation.
So for us, the viewers, it means we get this hyper-personalized feed that can be amazing, but it can also trap us in a bubble. For creators, it means the focus isn't on cheap tricks anymore, it's on making genuinely good stuff that holds people's attention. And the final result? It's a system that is perfectly designed to do one thing: maximize the amount of time you spend on YouTube.
And that leaves us with a really interesting, kind of deep question to think about.
The AI learns from us to give us more of what we like. But by doing that, is it just reflecting our tastes, or is it actively shaping them? It's this weird feedback loop, and it really makes you wonder, who's actually in charge here?
It's definitely something to chew on the next time you find yourself falling down one of those rabbit holes. I hope this helped clear up some of the mystery. For more simple and useful tech insights just like this, make sure you subscribe to Refreshing Tech. Thanks for watching.